Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the digital classroom with Holy Heart Schools. Today is the day 3rd with our chapter Climate of India. In earlier videos, we have already learnt about the variations and contrasts in Indian climate. We have also learnt about the different factors affecting the climate and weather of the place. We have also learnt about the different types of season found in India. That is the cold weather season, the hot weather season, the advancing monsoons and the retreating monsoons. In today's video, we will be learning about the hot weather season, under which we will be learning about its temperature condition, the pressure condition and wind directions, the storm during the hot weather season and the local winds during the hot weather season. While going through these objectives, we will also be learning some new words like summer solstice. Summer solstice is the solstice at the midsummer at the time of longest day, about 21st June in the northern hemisphere and 22nd December in the southern hemisphere. Next we have solstice. Solstice is the either of the two times of the year when the sun is at the greatest distance from equator. Next, Kal Baisakhi. Kal Baisakhi is also known as Kal Baisakh. They are the localized thunderstorms associated with the violent winds and torrential downpours. Next we have Lu. Lu are the hot and dusty winds blowing in the northern plains in the month of May and June. And in the last we have mango showers. Mango showers are the pre-monsoon showers in India during April and May. So let's start with today's topic, that is hot weather season or summer season. When I think of summer season, I think of cold drinks, ice creams, lemonades, cotton clothes, ACs, coolers and Lu. The summer season starts in the month of March and ends up to May in India. Before starting up with the reading of the chapter, let's have a brief about today's topic. During the summer solstice, the sun shines directly over Tropic of Cancer, and hence the mainland of India is having the high temperature. Let's understand this with the help of the map. Thar Desert in Rajasthan experienced the highest temperature of about 45 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius during summers. In the northern plains, we have the temperature between 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. In the southern part or in the interior part of the southern India, we have the temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. It is less than the northern plains because the Deccan plains are on the high altitude. On the coastal area, temperature is between 25 to 27 degrees Celsius because of the moderating effect of sea. Due to this intense heat, the low pressure conditions develop on the mainland of India, while high pressure conditions prevail over the surrounding areas because of the differential heating capacities of land and sea. So let's start with our reading. The hot season commences in March and continues till end of May. Temperature conditions over the land. During summer solstice, that is 21st June, the sun shines directly overhead Tropic of Cancer, which divide India into two halves. This we have already discussed in the earlier videos. Mainland of India experiences intense heat during the months of March and May. Low pressure conditions develop on the mainland of India while the high pressure conditions prevail over the surrounding areas. This is due to the difference in the heating capacity of land and water. This is a steady increase in the temperature from south to north, with the highest in the interiors because they are away from the sea. Rajasthan experiences high temperature between 45 degrees to 50 degrees Celsius. In central India, the average temperature is about 45 degrees Celsius, and in South India about 38 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius in the month of May, that we have already discussed through a map. Next we have pressure conditions and wind direction. Let's understand this also with the help of a map. By the end of May, the differential heating of land and sea brings about a seasonal low pressure trough centered around Thar Desert and Chota Nagpur Plateau. The surrounding seas are cooler, hence they develop a high pressure condition. The southeast trade winds, which blow from southeast to southwest in the southern India, are attracted towards the mainland of India. In India, they blow from southwest to northeast. And here, the hot season ends. Now let's start with its reading. As the whole country simmers means at a temperature slightly below the boiling point. In heat, the low pressure conditions over the land became more severe and the low pressure trough. Trough is an elongated region of the low pressure develops between Thar Desert and Chota Nagpur Plateau that I have already shown. On the other hand, the surrounding seas are cooler, hence they develop the high pressure condition. The southeast trade winds, which blow from southeast to southwest in the southern India, are attracted towards the mainland of India. They blow from southwest to northeast, and here the hot season ends and the southwest monsoon sets in the month of June. Next, we have storms during the hot weather season and the local winds during the hot weather season. A low pressure trough created between Thar Desert and Chota Nagpur Plateau attract the winds from the surrounding regions, and these winds are drawn into the circulation. These winds give rise to the thunderstorms with the strong dusty winds and bring rainfall in the states of Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. During the month of May, we can experience several local winds in the different parts of our country. For example, Kalbesaki in West Bengal, Lu in the northern plains of India and mango showers in the South India. First we have Kali Baisakhi. Kali Baisakhi is also known as calamity in the month of Baisakh. It originates in Bay of Bengal and hits the state of West Bengal, Orissa and Assam. It is accompanied by thunderstorms and lightning and causes a huge destruction of life and property. But along with that, it is very good for the tea crop in Assam and jute and rice crop in West Bengal. Next, we have Lu, also sometimes known as sandstorms. They blow in the month of May and June in the northern plains of India. Next, we have mango showers. Mango showers occur in the states of Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu during the months of April and May. They are known as mango showers because they are very good for the early ripening of mangoes. So let's start with its reading. Storms during the hot weather season. As the warmest areas shift from Deccan towards northwest India, in the month of May, it builds a low pressure trough between Thar Desert and Chota Nagpur Plateau. Winds from the region surrounding low trough area are drawn into the circulation. This we have already discussed. The winds give rise to the thunderstorms. Thunderstorm means the storm with the thunder and lightning, with strong dusty winds often bringing showers in the states of Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Now next we have local winds during hot season. Kali Baisakhi. In West Bengal, these local winds are called Kali Baisakhi, meaning the calamity, means disaster of the month of Baisakhi, means the month of April. They are also called northwesters because they usually blow in the northwest direction. These local winds are accompanied by thunderstorms and bring heavy rainfall. This rain in the month of April and May is good for tea crop in Assam and jute and rice in West Bengal. Lu. Lu are the hot, dusty, dry winds, some of them called sandstorms, especially in the desert area, which blow particularly in the month of May and June in the northern plains. The fierce heat with the temperature, fierce means the intense heat with the temperature rising up to 45 to 50 degrees Celsius may cause sunstroke. Sunstroke means exposure to sun. It can lead to skin burn, headache, which may be fatal. Fatal means causing death. Next we have mango shower. These occur in South India during April and May. South India, especially in the states of Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, they bring a little rain which is important for mangoes, especially for the early ripening of the mangoes, tea and coffee plants, hence named mango showers. So in the end, let's start with the characteristic features of the hot season. This season is marked by dry weather and excessive heat because almost no part of India experiences rain during this season. In this season, the sun shines directly over the Tropic of Cancer. The whole of the tropical India, means south of the Tropic of Cancer and south of the Himalayas, experience very high temperature. This we have learned with the help of the map. The range of temperature means the difference between maximum and minimum temperature is very high in the interior, especially in the desert areas where there is a great difference between day and night temperature. The range of temperature is low over the coastal regions as they experience equable climate because of the effect of land breeze and sea breeze. Thunderstorms accompanied by dusty winds are common. Example, Kalbesaki, Lu, etc. The brief spell of showers experienced at the time is very useful for the tea crop in Assam, rice in West Bengal, and mango and tea, coffee in South. Students, please learn all these points thoroughly as they form a very important question from the board point of view. So students, this was our topic for the day. Please revise your previous topics. Thank you.